have yourself and you're thorough and confident in who you are, you can survive anywhere.
Most people have no idea who they are.
You gotta look at it like this. You're here in life to make your mark on the world.
Rise and shine, it's Espresso time. What's up, Believe Nation? It's Evan. My one word is believe, and I believe in you. I believe you have an amazing gift inside you that I want to see explode out onto the world. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message. Be yourself. Over to you, Will Smith.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
So both your kids are in showbiz too. Is that worrying for you, or?
No, it's to me, showbiz is not separated from the rules of the universe, right? So whether you're in show business or you're selling cars or you're farming, you're not separate from the laws of the universe, and all of the rules are the same everywhere. So for my children, the most important thing is that they be encouraged to fully and thoroughly be themselves, no matter what. And when you have yourself and you're thorough and confident in who you are, you can survive anywhere.
Be yourself is one of the most powerful pieces of advice you could follow, but it's also one of the most difficult. It's one of the most difficult because most people have no idea who they are. They have an inkling, you have a little bit of knowledge, you have a little bit of sense about it, but deep down you still don't really know. Because we're constantly living our life based off what our parents want us to do, or our friends, what we see on Instagram or YouTube. We don't know who we truly are. Self-awareness is the single most important key to unlocking your potential, and most people have no idea. It's why I wrote Your One Word. It's why I wrote the book, because I think it's really important to figure out what your most important core value is. If you don't know what your most important core value is, how do you live life? How do you create a life and a business, for those of you entrepreneurs, around something meaningful and important to you? What are you chasing? And one of the most important things that I say in the book is, I don't want you talking to other people about your one word yet. While you're still discovering it, while you're figuring out that process, don't go talking to other people. Because whoever you're talking to, they only see one side of you, or maybe a couple sides to you, but nobody sees everything. Even your wife, your husband, your best friends, your parents, nobody sees everything. And the key here is spending less time asking other people what they think about you, what they think your core value is, what they know about you, and spend more time with yourself. To get the self-awareness, you need to spend more time with yourself. To figure out your most important core value, you need to spend more time with yourself. And so for people who have figured it out, they know their one word, or they know how to be themselves, then amazing. The world is yours. The path is clear. The goals are clear. It's easy. You still have to go and do the work. Do you have the courage? Do you have the confidence? Do you have the resources? Are you going to get up every day and do the habits that go and chase your goals? But at least the path is clear. For those of you who don't know, what your most important core values are, for those of you who feel like you don't know yourself, then what are you waiting for? Whether you use my strategy, your one word, or whether you use another path, you need to figure it out. At least in my mind, I don't know how you operate. I don't know how you can keep going through life without knowing who you are, hoping that something magical is gonna happen. It won't. You get what you attract. You have to know what to attract, to bring the people in to help you go off and build something amazing, whether that's a huge company or whether that's just having a great family life and being a great father. Like, what does it mean to be a great father? What does it mean to be a great husband or a great wife or a great mother or a great child? It all stems from you knowing yourself. And so if you have found that for yourself, amazing. I love it. This is the beginning of a path to excellence, to creating an extraordinary life. And if you don't know what it is, then make it your immediate priority. Make it your immediate priority to figure out who you are. You can start with your one word, or if you don't like that concept, then find another path. But figure out who you are, what you stand for, and then how you can bring that to build an extraordinary life, because you deserve it. Because you should not be walking around another day on this planet without understanding who you are and how to build an extraordinary life. Now I got some really special bonus clips for you, but before that, question of the day. I want to know, what is your most important core value? What is your one word? Leave it down in the comments below. Really curious to find out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I believe in you. I hope you continue to believe in yourself and whatever your one word is. Much love. I'll see you again tomorrow morning for another shot of espresso, and enjoy the bonus clips.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso, keep me going.
You gotta look at it like this. You're here in life to make your mark on the world. So at the end of the day, be yourself and be everything that you know, desire to be, that is your own, you know, because at the end of the day, the second you try to be like somebody else or follow somebody else, that's all you can be. You know what I'm saying? And you'll never be able to see the potential of yourself. So be yourself.
I haven't had any regrets, you know, and it's sometimes really hard. I'll tell you a funny story. I remember right before I got A Different World, I auditioned for Blossom. Do you remember the TV show
Absolutely,
Blossom?
yes.
Do you remember her friend, the young girl, her Six? I auditioned for Six, okay? And I had my hair up in a little ponytail with this little jumpsuit. I looked like I was about 12. Got the role. Okay, got the role to play Six. And I was like, I was 18, 19 years old then. I looked at my agent, Nancy Rainford. I said, Nancy, I can't do this. I just can't do it. I'm gonna be miserable playing a 12-year-old on this show. I can't do this.
Right.
And we had to turn it down. And let me tell you, them folks were not happy. It's like, who does this girl think she is? You know, that whole thing. But within 2 weeks, I got A Different World. And that really taught me a lesson, which was, you know, to really listen to and follow my gut. Because everything that shines isn't gold. You know what I mean? And so it really taught me a very valuable lesson to just stay true to myself. If there's nothing that I haven't learned about this business, it's really about staying true to why I'm here, why, you know, I started acting in the first place, and what's important to me, and keeping my artistic integrity as well as my creative, like my personal integrity. And that was a big lesson for me. And that, let me tell you, that was not an easy thing to turn down. You know, being a young actress, you got this opportunity for, you know, this series regular, it's money, you know. But I just felt deeper down inside, I was like, something's coming your way, just fall back. And then I got to meet, you know, Debbie Allen. Yeah.
And I really think creativity is important, whatever you do. I think it's fun to be creative with meals that you cook or meals that you eat or vacations that you go on or dates that you set. You know, I just think it's fun to be creative. Everyone likes that. And I think authenticity is just super important. I might be hyper aware of it because I grew up in an industry that's wrought with inauthenticity, that people will look you right in the face and totally tell you what you need to hear at the moment. I don't think that's unique to that industry, but it's filled with it there. So I think transparency and authenticity is just super important. I don't mind having conflict with someone if we can then be done with it. It's that years spent where you know that something's going on and you're not talking about it, those awful Thanksgivings with the family of cousins. Where you're like, hey Jim, hey Neil. I hate that. Life's too short for that stuff.
Raise your standard.
Apple at the core, its core value is that we believe that people with passion can change the world for the better.
Not one drop of my self-worth depends on your acceptance of me.
I don't ever give up. I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated.
Hey Believe Nation, if you want to see my all-time favorite top 10 rules of success, I have a very special secret video for you. These are the individual clips that I have personally learned the most from and applied to my life and my business. Check the link in the description for details.